Hello everyone, Supersonic Blue here and welcome to another Red Dead Redemption 2 online tutorial video here on the channel. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to craft, find or hunt for the Special Horse Stimulant. So all this is basically herb related. So head on over to the satchel here. Go to recipe pamphlets. So for this, what you shall need is sage, common bulbrush, and wild carrot. Now, usually you need 2 of each when it comes to stuff like this. So if we look at over the satchel, what you'll find is you can only carry a certain amount. So basically you can only carry 10. Now I had 10, I've just had to use one on Snowdrop there so then I can craft and make and show you how to make this. So basically this will tell you everything, how much you can carry of each thing, so it's incredibly useful. It's also a yellow tonic, so this is for your horse's stamina, grade 3 stamina, so it's like the maximum you can do. You could always tell which ones are going to be your horse ones, which ones are going to be yourself personally for one. So anything that's yellow but slightly greyed out or white greyed out, they're all your horse ones. And anything that's like a dark, like bold yellow, they're all that you can physically use yourself as a player. So we need to go for sage, wild carrot, and common bulbrush. So we're here again. We are in the Heartlands. So basically, bulbrush around here, you're probably going to find around the Heartland overflow here, around this little lake here, and even where this little creek is here by Emerald Ranch, you're going to find it here. So where we're actually going to go is we're going to go here and find it, and on the way we're going to try and find some sage. But so the sage, the reason why we're heading towards Emerald Ranch is because the sage is on the other side of Emerald Ranch. It isn't like nearby here. So all you need to do is you need to flick your sticks to find what you need. Now the wild carrots, as you should know by now, will have white flowers attached. I am watching out for that player. In fact, I think there's some right here. Yes, this stuff here. Oh, this is wild carrot. So obviously this is great for one, feeding your horse or feeding yourself, and also crafting stuff with wild carrot. So basically I think I'm gonna go and try and get about 3 of each. I think that should be enough. So yeah, you just want to sort of trot about in the fields and you'll find everything that you'll need pretty soon. When you're in the Heartlands, you don't really want to be on the roads, you just want to be in the fields. Just focus in the fields right there, and you should find everything that you need pretty quickly. So obviously we're going to be looking for the wild carrots first. Then we'll be going for the bulbrush, the common bulbrush, and then finally the sage, because the sage is the furthest away to find. Okay. Just keep flicking your sticks. L3 and R3. Just sit there. We go. L3 and R3. Okay, we got 3 here, so we'll just collect them all while we're here. Again, you can pick these also to sell to the doctor, and as well when you're picking these you can go for the Novice survival challenge, which is the herbalist challenge, which is you pick up 1,000 herbs over the course of the game, and in doing so you'll again unlock that award, and then you'll be able to reset that if you wanted to and get 0.4 gold bars and work on to get to 1,000 XP again, just for picking herbs and obviously selling them or crafting them. So remember, you get 25 cents per one that you sell. So and you can carry 10 of each. So just bear that in mind. You can only carry 10 of each. So basically at the moment you can carry 10 of each of everything. Now I don't like how it's always increasing because I'm trying to go for the decrease thing. So this is common bulbous right here, which as well some of you should probably know from playing story mode. So basically it's these sorts of, like, I don't really know what you would call them. It's like a bush that you find on like creeks and rivers and waters. Basically they have these green grasses. Grass, that's what I'm on about. Grass is what I'm talking about. And it's these brown sort of sticky up things out of the grass, whatever you want to call them. These are your bulbous. These are what you want to pick. So I've got 4 of them. And the sage should be, it's either in this field or this field. It's sort of over this side in some trees. So we're gonna head over there now. So sage, you can use any. I think there's 3 types of sage. There's the hummingbird sage, which is the stuff that we're going for now. There's desert sage and there's red sage. They're both found in like the southern part of the mouth, you know, like New Austin and that. The red sage basically is a plant that's red, like a stick like shape. Bloody hell, will this guy leave me alone? And then the desert sage, there's like a couple of strands together, and there's sort of greenish colour. Actually, I think it might be here. Where these trees are, should be some sage. Just here. Ah, here it is. Right. So this here is hummingbird sage. So these purple light flowers, these are what you're going to be looking for. The desert sage are just like these, but they're red. But look at the same shape, just they're a bit thinner where the flowers are. And then the desert sage is, it's not really like this at all. It's like, kind of looks like creeping thyme, that sort of thing, but very thin, a few strands of them. And yeah, that's basically what you're looking for. In fact, I'll show you what creeping thyme is. There's some round here. This, well, actually, it's kind of like this. That stuff's oregano. In case you're wondering, for any new players, about anywhere about. Actually, it's actually more like this. Looks more like that. The same strands as the oregano, but in that sort of shape. That is Indian tobacco, just in case you're wondering. And now what we shall do is we'll head back to the camp. And yeah, so basically you're gonna find pretty much everything you need here in the Heartlands. Like I said in the last video, between Valentine and Emerald Ranch, it's a bit further along past that Emerald Ranch. You don't have to go very far, as you saw there. But yeah, you're gonna find a lot of stuff of what you need. This is your thing that doesn't come here. Like I think there's one like vanilla flowers you need for a recipe. They're based in the swamps. Wintergreen berries there, based up north near where Amberino is, and that. In fact, that's the one sort of area. I don't particularly know where much of it grows, so that'll be interesting for me to find. But yeah. Obviously, if you want to get these pamphlets, you're going to need to go to a fence to get them. You can buy them by cash or gold. Some of them are around $300 and they can go up to $1,000. And I think like the lowest gold is like maybe 12, 13 gold, and the highest is like 42, I think, as it was, or 40. Something like that. But anyway, I'm going to go back over to your campfire. We're going to craft. Grab the stimulant. So basically we're going to want to go over to. So obviously you got your provisions, tonics, ammo, weapons, hunting, and you want to go to horse care. And so basically this is what we're going to hunt. This is what we're going to get. So you need 2 of each one for the special horse stimulant. So we're going to craft this. There we go. It's nice and simple little craft there. Hold X to craft. Obviously it won't give you an option to stow because it's for your horse, and there you go. And that is how you find. That is how you find and craft your potent horse stimulant. So that is where we'll leave for today. Thank you so much for watching. Jesus Christ. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that bell icon for future video updates like this. And I'll see you all later. Bye bye.